G'day, it's Kiwi Dad here, bringing you another instalment of Kiwi Dad experiences all the best things about American food while living here in sunny Arizona. So it's that magical time of day. It's 2:45 p.m. when the kids, anyone who stays at home or works from home or is a stay-at-home parent will know 2:45 is pretty much the most perfect time of day. The kids aren't quite home. So I'm enjoying that last bit of peace and tranquility during the day before the chaos continues. So I know the kids will be home soon, so I've got to prepare them a quick snack after school. I want to perk up their energy levels, give them a bit of fuel to get them through to dinner time. So like many parents around the world, I will reach for some crackers and give them some crackers. So introductions to American foods today. Simple thing, Ritz crackers, family size. Nothing particularly unique about these. Get them everywhere else, I think, around the world. Always pretty much the same thing, I imagine. You know that I consider more ingredients means more nutrition. Ritz crackers, I'm happy to say, have got 16 ingredients, and they had a lot of my favourite ingredients. Palm oil, canola, corn syrup, soya. What amazes me is they also have apparently something called natural flavour, which is clearly none of those things. So pack of Ritz crackers, eat one of these bad boys after school. There's 20% of your fat intake for the day, 12% of your salt. There's a lot of nutrition in these. So for the kids this afternoon, I'm going to give them crackers, some not very exciting butter, spreadable butter. Butter's pretty much butter, except that it's the wrong colour, but we'll cover that in a whole another, probably a dedicated episode to why American butter is not bright yellow. Disappointed to say on the nutrition scale, this is pretty limited. There's only 4 ingredients in this, which is a bit disappointment. But I'm also trying to learn some new American foods, trying to educate myself on American food. So we've moved away from jam, which would have been the normal thing to put on these crackers. Instead, I'm giving the kids some jelly. And the first jelly I picked up was this, jalapeno jelly. I'm trying to be, Arizona's quite close to the border. A lot of Spanish spoken here, so I'm learning to say that's actually jalapeno. But I got to tell you, I did also learn that you shouldn't say jalapeno Hallie. That's apparently complicated rule regarding when a J becomes a H, and jalapeno Hallie is not the right thing to say to the checkout lady. She will just give you a really weird look. So I thought I'd test this one out on myself before I tested it out on the kids. So here we have a little pre-prepared Ritz cracker with some bright green jelly and some bizarrely white butter. As you would suspect, the Ritz cracker tastes like a Ritz cracker. Butter tastes like butter, but with canola oil, not quite as buttery. But while that jalapeno jelly is awesome, smooth, really jellyish, sweet, but with an awesome tart vinegar, and a bit of a kick in the back of the head from the jalapenos at the end. Really well balanced. It's going to be particularly entertaining to feed this one to the kids when they come home. I think that sweet first taste will take them so far, and then the surprise kick of jalapeno will probably keep them going till dinner time. But I've been thinking that what these really need is a little bit of a spice up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cheese on these. But, I'm in the land of convenience, so I don't like to go too inconvenient with my cheese. So I've just bought a can of this today, which is Easy Cheese, which is an excellent source of calcium. It says so on the can. No refrigeration is needed. This is pretty amazing. I can tell it's very nutritious because it is 22 ingredients, so there's a lot of nutrition in that. I can tell you cheese is definitely one of the ingredients. If you were to have 32 grams of this, you would get nearly 20% of your daily salt intake, so extra nutritious here. So let me jam some of this onto my cracker and see how the world famous American Easy Cheese tastes. Easy to pour, no cleaning up. Drop a little rattlesnake there. Pop this in the mouth and see how that goes. Wow. No doubt at all, that is literally the blandest thing I've ever eaten in my life. I think if you didn't say that there was cheese in that, if we really did a blind taste testing on that, I would guess that you would not even notice you were eating cheese. With any new food, I like to test it on my kids first I gave that to the kids yesterday after school, and I can confirm they don't like that at all. What they did, however, like was this: easy cheese, cheddar and bacon. So this one is, it's a lot more nutritious than regular easy cheese. It's also an excellent source of calcium, but it contains a staggering 34 ingredients. So that must be awesome. So let me see some of my favourite ingredients in this. I'm happy to say it contains onion powder, tomato powder. It does contain real monosodium glutamate, real bacon, cured bacon. Favourite ingredient, probably never seen this before, it includes the flavour smoke. So I don't know where they get that. So let's whack this on our little Ritz, little rattlesnake of cheese. Oh wow, yeah. That is good. That is damn good. That is a really good cheddar-y cheese. Bacon. I think if I'd had a few drinks, I could probably drink a whole can of this after a couple of beers. That is a seriously delicious flavour. So let me see now. Let me give you some scores on the doors so you understand what we're talking about here. American easy cheese, I think literally out of 100 I would give this -10. This is literally the most boring, tasteless thing I've ever eaten. Ritz crackers, good. I'm giving that 11, 12 out of 15. Butter, 3 out of 4. Nothing wrong with it, nothing terrible about it. Jalapeno Helly, it's hellishly good actually. In fact, if I was in their marketing department, I would say that was hellishly good jalapeno Helly. Yeah, I've come up with something there. I give that 7 out of 8 stars. That's almost perfect. But for me, definitely the highlight is easy cheese. I think, as with any other aerosol can product, as soon as you start thinking about how much effort went into squeezing this food into this can, you start thinking, how much pressure is this under? It makes you think that really I should really squirt it across the room. So that's it from Kiwi Dad Eats American Food. Thanks for watching. Keep watching. There'll be more coming up soon. Now let's go out with a cheesy bang.